Hel- Hello, everybody.
Hey
This
guys.
is Renegade Game Studios. I am Sarah Erickson, VP of Sales and Marketing here. And Jordan,
Yep,
what's
Jordan
your
Gata, community manager. You all know me.
yay? Yeah, we're excited to be here today. I'm super excited because we are less than 2 weeks away from our travels to GenCon 2022.
I know
It's
it's
pretty
come so
exciting.
fast. I'm really
I
excited.
know. I'm super ready though. I've already got my lanyard on. I've got my
Nice.
pins from the last few years. I've got my face mask ready. I've got what
Nice.
else do I have? I have my drinks ready for the plane. I've got my vaccine card. So I'm all set.
You've got a lot more gear than me. So this is my first Gen Con actually. So gonna be totally new.
That's right. So, to initiate you, we decided that it would be helpful to go through what actually happens at Gen Con and what we're doing this year.
Makes sense.
So, if you're at home following along, this is our training session for Jordan to make sure he knows what's happening.
I hope I pass.
And hopefully it goes well and you can keep your job. That'd be nice. So if anyone wants to see how he's progressing, you'll have to join us at Gen Con.
Yep.
But also, if anybody has questions at home, we would love to answer them.
Absolutely.
So I think we should jump in. So the very
Sure.
first thing we're going to do is next Sunday, many of us will be beginning our journey to the land of Indiana, which is hot and humid. So make sure to bring appropriate clothing.
Yes.
So we're going to get there on Sunday and start setting up on Monday morning, hopefully, as long as everything arrives, despite all of the shipping and logistics challenges of this year. We're hoping for some good
Yeah.
news when we
Fingers
get
crossed.
there. Yes, exactly. We've been working hard, making things, shipping things, planning things. And on Monday, August 1st, we got to find out if it worked.
Yep. I think it'll
It'll
be
be
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
I think so too. It should be fun. So Monday we'll start setting up and we're going to be posting things. Katie, who is behind the scenes as our video producer this afternoon, will be there at Gen Con as well. Do you want to say hi, Katie? Nope. Okay.
Totally got her off guard.
Hi, Katie. So Katie's going to be running around and taking all sorts of great video and posting that on social media channels that you are all aware of already. And that way, if you are at home still, which most of you should be, then you can see what we're up to.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're at the event, this is a really cool way to be a part of Renegade because you're going to be on all of our channels. Yeah, we're going to be interviewing the people who are there.
Yeah, especially Discord. So if you're not part of our Discord channel yet, definitely sign up for that this week. Get in there, start talking to people, get to know everybody, and it'll be nice to actually see you there first. And then we have more special things for our Discord friends later that we'll tell you.
We do.
About.
And one thing for the whole entirety of the event is we're actually going to have badge ribbons where you can just write your Discord name on them. So that's going to be a great way for you to connect with people because, you know, you introduce people and you may be walking by people brushing shoulders with people that you don't even know that you talk to every day. So you're going to be able to write your Discord name and meet these people that you spend so much time with.
So that's the first thing you should be doing right now if you haven't already, is signing up for our Discord channel and making a fantastic name that you're not embarrassed to write on your badge later. And then also you should be pre-ordering anything you want to pick up on Wednesday, because once we have all of our displays set up, all of our banners in the right place, everything ready to go, Wednesday evening is when it's going to start for us here at Renegade. So do you want to tell us what we're doing on Wednesday, Jordan?
Absolutely. So Wednesday pre-order pickup starts. So this is an awesome opportunity for everybody to skip lines. You can come and get your games. Be one of the first to access some of our new releases. We have a whole list of new releases coming. My Little Pony, Adventures in Equestria. We've got the expansion for that, Familiar Faces. We've got Shadow of the Serpent for G.I. Joe, the deck builder. We've got Omega Forever, an expansion for Power Rangers, the deck builder. Infiltration Protocol, a Transformers deck building game expansion. I mean, the list, I could just go on and on. So it's really exciting. We have a ton of stuff in addition to all of the awesome games that we have planned and available for pre-order that are just outside of new releases.
And Jordan has not been to Gen Con before. So if you haven't been either, that's okay. But for anyone who has been there, you know that trying to rush into the hall and get the game that you want can be a little stressful. So we want this to be a stress-free, fun-only week. And so we're allowing people to pre-order anything that we have on the booth that we know will be there. There may be some surprises because shipping and logistics is difficult right now. So there are some things that might show up at the booth or might not that we don't have up for pre-order, but everything that we have for pre-order, we know is going to be there. And we wanted to make it extra special fun for you. We are letting people pick that stuff up on Wednesday night. So as you all know, the hall doesn't even actually open until Thursday morning. And everybody's running around. You've got whole big bags of things that you're having to carry through these big crowds. We don't want you to worry about any of that. So show up Wednesday night. You can pick up all your games and you can start playing right away. You don't even have to wait for later on in the convention. You can start playing your games Wednesday night, go out to a pub, go to your hotel rooms, find a place on the floor, wherever you want to play, you'll be able to have your games early. So from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. we're doing our pre-order pickup, but they have to be games that you've pre-ordered. And if you haven't pre-ordered yet, they will not be there ready for you. So make sure you do that. What's the other thing that people can do Wednesday evening in room 139 where pre-order pickup will be happening?
So this ties into one of our events later in the week, but this is a great opportunity to pick up your Renegade passport. So we're going to be doing a cool event that we'll dive into later. I'll just name drop it now, the Community Bash. You guys may have heard about this a little bit. We've talked about it in socials. But basically, this passport is going to be your key into the bash. So you're going to go around to all of our 5 locations at GenCon. We've got 2 rooms, 138 and 139, or 3 rooms, I'm sorry, also 242. We've got our booth. And then we also have Hall D, where we'll be doing rivals tournaments, ticketed deck building game stuff. We've got a lot planned. But anyways, you'll go take your passport, get stamps from each of these locations. You only need 1 to get into the bash, but this is a good opportunity to pick it up because you'll want it at the beginning of the week so you can take it, utilize it throughout the week. You're not rushing around trying to get these stamps, but it's just a fun way to explore and get rewarded for touring the Renegade sites.
Yeah, I am really excited for the bash. I think it'll be great to actually meet some of the people that we've been chatting with online for the last couple of years. And this is really all about the community. The community is the reason why we make all these games. And it's basically self-serving. We love to get that feedback from people that they're enjoying our games. We sit in our little offices all by ourselves the whole rest of the year. And then Gen Con is our payback. We get to see everybody having fun with them. And that fuels us for the rest of the year. So please, 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 on Wednesday night, come say hi in room 139 and pick up your passport so that we can then see you again later in the week. That will be excellent. So that's Wednesday night, 5:30 to 7:30. And then Thursday morning is when the real fun starts. And there's just so much to do that we really recommend sitting down with a journal or your iPad or whatever note-taking system you have and planning this out because it's going to be a whirlwind. Actually, that's the other thing you can do between now and when Gen Con starts is plan your schedule. If there's any ticketed events that you want to sign up for, you can do those ahead of time. You don't have to wait. So you get on the Gen Con system, order all of the events that you want to have set up and ready to go and register for those now so that you can make sure that you get into those and you know what you're going to be doing when you get there so you don't have to think about it and just go and have fun. Yeah. So Thursday morning, everyone's going to show up. You'll have your vaccine cards. You'll have made sure that you are all good to go. You'll get your badges. You'll pick up your tickets if you have any that didn't get mailed to you. And then you're going to wait outside the hall and you're going to be there ready for when the hall opens up and you can rush in and go see everybody's booths. And our 2 rooms, room 138 and 139, are going to be right outside of that big, huge hallway. So while you're waiting, come by and say hi, come see us and see what's going on in our room. That way you won't be bored. And then when the hall actually opens, you can rush in there and look for all the fun stuff and come see our booth. Our booth is 2309. That's where we're going to have all of our stuff set up for just everything we have to sell, and people walking around answering questions, making sure you get all the help you need. And like Jordan said, we have a ton of pre-orders, but we also have other games that will be there that just most of our catalog of games. So if there's anything that you're thinking, man, it's been 2 years since I went to the Renegade booth, what's new with Renegade? You can come by and see it there. We also have a whole bunch of stuff in our booth that is not even available yet, but we'll have display cases so you can come and see early copies of Mission Critical, of Artisans of Splendid Vale, and a lot of other games that we have that are coming out soon that we aren't quite ready to actually sell yet. Awesome. So that should be fun. So what else is going on Thursday?
So we've got a bunch of ticketed role-playing game events going on, and also ticketed deck building game events. Like Sarah mentioned, you want to sign up for these now. A lot of them have already sold out. These are very hot. So for the ticketed role-playing game events, we've got stuff for Hunter, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, My Little Pony, Transformers, all of our current stuff and some of the new stuff. So really exciting. And then for the deck builders, we have a Power Rangers event at 12 p.m. and a Transformers event at 5 p.m., both in Hall D. And these are going to be a really cool event run by Matt Holland. And he's added a twist, a different sort of game mechanic to these that I think is going to be really fun. He's told me a little bit about it. And yeah, it's going to be something you won't want to miss.
They're pretty special. Matt is really fantastic about making participation prizes. So everybody shows up will get something that's a little bit extra, a little special. And so make sure to check those out if you're all interested in the deck building games. Those will be really fun. And also, if you look at any of these events online and they're sold out or anything like that, please just show up anyway, because a lot of times people won't be able to show. Maybe they didn't make it to the show. It's been a weird year that way, or maybe they had something else going on. And so there are empty slots a fair amount of the time if you show up for a ticketed event that's sold out. And if you show up and it's sold out, we will also do our best to try and find you a slot if we can. So please don't let that deter you.
Awesome. Yeah. And then we also have Rivals events going on through the whole week. So the first one is going to be Thursday. This is a really cool event to attend if you're new to the game, you haven't really played. This is going to be an introductory tournament. All you need is a pre-con from the core set or any of the expansions. And you're basically going to be competing with other new players. So you don't have to feel intimidated. It's not like you're going into a tournament with a bunch of veterans. And yeah, this is a really good opportunity to just kind of get into the game. And this is going to be 2 to 6 p.m. in Hall D.
This is also just a really good way to see if you enjoy Rivals. We have so much going on for this, both at GenCon and then at other events around the world. We have big championship events. We have big series of events. There's more that we'll talk about for that, but we have things everywhere from the tiniest little local events to really big worldwide championships. So Rivals is a great game to get into if you enjoy a little bit of competition and you really like traditional, card deck building type games. This one, you build your own decks, you figure out what cards work together, you can create combos. And then what I really like about this, because I came from a background of playing a lot of TCGs, I really think it's cool that these are mostly 4-player events. And so it's a really different dynamic between the players. But we also do have a heads up 1-versus-1 Rivals tournament we'll talk about a little bit later as well. So if you played a lot of card games in the past, check out Rivals. Really interesting and got some good twists to it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then we've got more stuff coming. I know Thursday night is where it all kind of gets really exciting. This is the part that I'm most looking forward to because this is all of our special events. So Thursday night, we have the game night with Renegade and the RPG staff meet and greet. Our special events will always be in 138 and 139. So it's awesome that they're right next door. So you don't have to worry, like if you want to go make it to one, but you also want to hit the other, you can hop between. And that's also what we encourage you to do at this event, because there's going to be so many awesome people at this meet and greet at the game night with Renegade that you're going to want to hop between rooms. So yeah, there's going to be people there like Dan and D'Amico, Jason Charles Miller, Brian C.B. Steele. I mean, the list goes on. A lot of people that I know you guys will be very excited to meet, some of you engage with on the Discord. Brian's always on there. So this is going to be a fun event. People like Ben Rossett will be there. So you can come down and speak to your favorite designers and even play a game with them.
Yeah, we're going to be adding to this list as well. We have a lot of people who are still thinking about coming to the show or are going to get back to us soon about what times they're going to be there. So this particular event is sort of where, if you want to meet the people behind the scenes, this is the place to be. Our entire Renegade staff will be there. Matt Hyra, I think we need to add to this list. He's going to be mostly in the Rivals tournament all weekend long, but Matt Hyra's designed our deck building games and also Rivals. So, and amongst many, many other deck building games, he's just an incredible designer. So tons of really neat people are going to be at this event. Bring your games. If you have Renegade games that you want signed or you want to just sit down and play with people, please bring them and we'll be happy to find the right people to do that with you. It's going to be fun. And I think that Jordan has some exciting things planned for this. But mostly it's just about us getting to hang out with you and again, enjoy all of the hard work we put into these games for a couple of years and seeing everybody have fun with them.
Yeah, exactly.
One other thing that's happening during the meet and greet that's a little bit special. So especially during that night, we have Ben Ross that's going to be bringing an early copy of Search for Lost Species, which is a follow-up to Search for Planet X, which is one of our best-selling games the last few years. And so this will be the very first time that people get a chance to see that new game, which is a standalone game, but in the same design space, a lot of the same mechanics as Search for Planet X. So we can't wait to show that off. And I know Ben's really excited to bring that. Also, King Klenko will be there with a new version of Fuse called Fuse Countdown that we haven't really talked about much. We're really excited to show that off too. So you'll get to be the first people to see both of those.
That's really cool. Yeah, I'm excited for those events. So that kind of kicks everything off. And then I think we're ready to move into Friday. We'll have game demos going throughout the day again in room 139, more ticketed role-playing events. And then the Rivals event for Friday will be the North American Continental Conclave. So this is the first big tournament. This is going to be really fun. Players and princes from around the world will be competing. So you can sign up for this. It's again in Hall D. And then you're going to go on Saturday to compete in the top 16, which we'll talk about a little bit more.
So also, if you're interested in Vampire the Masquerade, anything World of Darkness at all, we have a whole entire room just dedicated to the World of Darkness this year. And that's going to be room 138. 138, yes.
Yes.
138 is going to be decked out in World of Warcraft fun. And we
World
actually
of Darkness.
World of Darkness. Oh my goodness. It's a little late in the afternoon. World of Darkness. Yes. So we've got all sorts of fun stuff in there going on. We actually have some partners that are going to be joining us in there. So the Flyos crew will be there with Chapters. That's their World of Darkness board game. And then we also have By Night Studios, who's going to be helping us out. And if you're interested at all in LARPs, if you've never done a LARP, if you don't know what that is, live action role playing, if you're just curious about it, please stop by, and they have lots of really cool information. They do really big events all over the world, and they just really make great experiences for people. So stop by and check out what they have going on. And then we also have tables there teaching people how to play Rivals. So if you are curious about this Continental Conclave, but you're not quite ready to sign up, you can always come and get a demo of Rivals in room 138 anytime during Thursday, and then you'll be ready for Friday to go and play. But we're doing those all weekend. So if you feel a little intimidated by one of the bigger events, that's also okay. You can still come by and learn how to play. So that will be available to anybody, same as all of our other demos. They're just walk-up demos from 11 o'clock until 5:30 each day. You just stop by, you don't need a ticket. We won't be doing demos at our booth as we have in past years. We're gonna have all of those demos in room 139 and 138. So really looking forward to just having them open and people can stop by and play anytime.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm really excited for room 138. That's actually going to be called the Serpents Club. And it's going to be this whole immersive experience. So, I mean, we have wall-to-wall banners that are going to turn it into an actual club atmosphere. It's going to be something really cool. So yeah, definitely something I want to check out. And then Friday evening, we have more special events. So we've got the Paint and Take Art Night in room 139. This is going to be an art night paint and take. So you get to take these home. You get to paint these miniatures under the expert guidance of painters who do this all the time. So you can get some tips, improve your skills. And this is going to be, we're going to be using G.I. Joe Mission Critical miniatures. So if you're excited about that game, you'll definitely want to attend this. And you get to take them home. So you get them early.
Yeah, no one has actually seen these miniatures yet. And the very first ones that came off the line, we had our production manager, Leisha, snag some of those, throw them on a plane for us, and send them straight to GenCon. So these will be the first time anybody gets to see those mission critical pieces. Even the Kickstarter backers won't have seen them yet. So
awesome.
it's going to be great. And if G.I. Joe is exciting, but maybe not your thing and you're more into Power Rangers, we also have some of the Power Rangers minis here that people can paint instead. And these are the RPG minis. So they're nice. Little, I believe that's what these ones are. And they're just absolutely great detail. They're really nice figures and gives you a chance to paint something that's just a little bit different than what you have lying around already.
Yeah, definitely. And then right next door in room 138. Oh,
Wait, I have one exciting other thing to tell you about the Paint and Take Art Night. So we partnered up with Army Painter, and we are actually going to get paintbrushes and paint and everything you need to be able to do the paint and take, sponsored by Army Painter. And we're really, really happy that they decided to do that with us. So shout out to them and come and see how awesome their stuff is. I paint miniatures myself. I really, really like their products. I think they just do a really fantastic job of making it easy to paint and just get your miniatures on the table looking great really fast. So we are super happy to have them as our partners for that night.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to make it awesome. And then right next door, you guys can go over to the Serpents Club, room 138, and we're going to be having a Hunter the Reckoning release party. So this is going to be a super cool, immersive experience where you get to go into the Serpents Club. You're in this atmosphere, this dark. It's really going to feel like you're in the game. That's our whole intention behind this. And it's going to be something that's very cool. There's going to be art set up. So this is going to be sort of like an art gallery in our theme with appreciating art on Friday night. You're going to get to see a lot of the art from our very, very talented artists who contributed to Hunter the Reckoning. And we are also going to be giving away that art. So you get to take home some of these canvas pieces yourself.
They're so neat looking. I have seen some of the canvas prints from this company that we're working with, and they just look really fancy. And I love the art from Hunter. We have some really incredible artists that have been part of this, including, can we say his name?
We can.
Go for it. Yes.
We've got Mark Kelly's art. I know his art is always so cool. And yeah, we've got two of his best pieces. We wanted to be selective, because you gotta, when it's something that cool, you definitely need to choose the right stuff. And I think we chose two pieces that you guys are going to want to take home. So definitely attend this art gallery. We've got tons of other art from other talented artists as well. And we chose sort of deep cuts too. We didn't just choose, the art from the cover page or the art from the second page. We really looked through the book and found art that isn't super featured, but is still very cool. Like some of the art that you might see in the top corner of a page that's rather small is going to be blown up on a canvas print. So it's sort of like a way that you just won't really get to experience that art, except in this medium.
I love that all of Friday is just art day. You can come and experience beautiful art, hang out with some artists, come and do some art yourself. Like everything having to do with art is on Friday. So check that out. And then what happens on Saturday?
So Saturday, I might be a little biased, but I am very excited for Saturday. So we do have the community bash event at the end. We got to talk about a couple more things before that. I'm a little excited. But
starting, excited.
I am. I'm very excited for it. But to kick off Saturday, we do have game demos. We've got game demos every day, like we mentioned, in 139. And then, of course, the Rivals demos in 138. So we've got more ticketed role-playing game events. And then we actually have two Rivals events on Saturday. So we have the top 16 for the North American Continental Conclave, as we mentioned before. So this will just be the top 16 competitors from Friday's tournament. They'll be duking it out and competing, and they'll be determining a final winner at the end of that tournament. And then also we have a head-to-head challenge. So like Sarah mentioned, this is going to be the 1v1 opportunity. And the 4v4 opportunity is something that I love. I'm a big advocate for community type trading card gameplay. I'm also a fan. I play every single week with my group of friends.
Nice.
But it's fun to 1v1. So if you want to experience 1v1, come on down. It's going to be 2 to 7 p.m. in Hall D. This is also a really great opportunity to try out the game, try out different decks, because it's a little bit less pressure. You're not sitting at a table with 4 people. It's just a 1v1. And yeah, it's a different way to experience the game.
Yeah, and it gives you time to hang out with other Rivals fans. So if you're in that community and you're here at Gen Con and you want to be playing Rivals the whole time you're there, we have something for Rivals going on the whole time that Gen Con is happening. So that's going to be a nice Saturday event. All right, what other things? We have deck builders. So if you want to try out one of our new releases for Gen Con, which is the My Little Pony deck building game, we will be flying in just 100 copies of this game for this event, and then for some opportunities for people to buy it. But if you want to try it out for one of the first times, this is where to do that. So we've got that happening on Saturday, and also the G.I. Joe deck building game Cobra Challenge will start at 2 o'clock. So 11 o'clock is the My Little Pony Best Friends Challenge, and then at 2 o'clock is the G.I. Joe Cobra Challenge. So those are both in our event space in Hall D, and they both, as Jordan said earlier, add a little bit of a twist to the way these games work. And we have some special participation prizes for those as well. But I think it's time.
It's time. I know. I've been waiting. I'm tapping my foot. Yes. So Saturday night, the final 2 special events of the week. We are going to have a LARP experience with By Night Studios in room 138 in the Serpents Club. This is going to be super cool. So Sarah already mentioned live action roleplay. If this is something you want to experience and you want to try out, come down to 138 because, you know, the room itself is already so immersive. So then to add LARP on top of it, especially with people like By Night Studios, it's going to be something very special.
And if you don't want to participate, you just want to come and check it out and see what's happening, please come stop by anyway. No pressure. You can do whatever you feel comfortable with. Come and just see how this works, because it's really neat. It'll be a good experience.
Yeah, exactly. And then right next door in room 139, we have the Renegade Community Bash. So this is one of our highlight events. This is the event that is all about giving back to the community. So the biggest thing going on during this community bash is going to be prizes. We're going to be doing a giveaway. We have a bunch of different categories, and we're just going to be giving away free stuff all night. So there's going to be games set up. You can come and meet your fellow community members. Like I said, we'll have badge ribbons with your community name on them, so you can actually, know who you're speaking to, and then you can play games with them. But as I said, the rewards are the big highlight thing for this event. So just to give you an idea of some of the stuff that we'll be giving away, we have professionally painted Power Rangers and G.I. Joe role-playing game miniatures by King Louie. We have signed copies of a bunch of different games. We have unreleased copies of games. I can't say exactly what, that's a bit of a surprise, but what I can say is you will be the first person essentially to get some of these games. So this is a very special prize right here. We have Renegade experiences. This is a bit of another surprise. This is really cool stuff that you won't be able to really get anywhere else, such as, I'll spoil one, such as a phone call with some of your favorite people, perhaps. And then we'll have collectible game items from the production process, stuff like molds and just plainly unobtainable items that only typically Renegade eyes get to see. And a lot more. I don't want to spill all the beans, but we've got a lot of really cool rewards. And like I said, the key intention behind this event is to give back to the community and show our appreciation, because you guys are why we do what we do. You're why we put out these games. And yeah, we just want to give you guys some cool stuff.
So how do you get into this event? Do you have to sign up? Do you have to get a ticket? How does that even work?
Yes. So to get into the event, you need your Renegade passport, as we mentioned earlier, but you only need 1 stamp. So it's not like you need to go around to all 5 locations. We know you're busy at Gen Con. Of course, we recommend you go to all 5 locations. You will get extra tickets for the drawing at the Community Bash if you have additional stamps, but you only need 1 to get in. So please come on by as long as you visited our booth, or honestly, as long as you've picked up the passport. Just tell them that you want to grab your stamp right then and there. You'll have one and you're good to go. But like I said, if you want to have more tickets for the giveaway, because we'll have tickets that go into jars, and that's how we'll be giving away these cool prizes, go ahead and get additional stamps. Other ways to get additional tickets will be to be a member of the Discord. We'll have ways to verify this, and there may be something going on the Discord that's a super easy thing you can do to get more tickets.
So where are the 5 locations that people need to go to be able to get their either passport to start with or more stamps in it?
So to kick it off, the place that you'll go to get your passport is room 139. That will be where the passport is at during the Wednesday pickup or pre-order pickup. And then you can go there throughout the entire event to pick up your passport if you can't make it on Wednesday. And then you'll want to go to 139, 138. That's going to be the Serpents Club. You'll want to go over to Hall D, where we'll be doing our ticketed deck builders and rivals tournaments. You'll want to go to the booth 2309. And then lastly, you'll want to go to room 242. That's going to be where our role-playing game ticketed events are going on.
That sounds pretty easy. Well, of course, people would want to go to all those places anyway, because we have so many fun things going on in each different location. So pretty easy to pick up that passport. I'm super excited for this event personally, because I want to meet some of the people on the Discord. I know we have just a lot of really passionate community members there.
Yeah,
and
the
like
coolest
Jordan
people,
said,
really.
Yeah, it's been really fun to see that community grow. And this is just a thank you. So it's present time. We have lots of presents for you. So show up and collect them. And we have even just participation, just show up prizes. So people who walk into the door, do we want to tell them what they're going to get just for showing up?
We actually have multiple things that you're going to get. So I can tell you one. Let's see which one. Okay, the giveaway, we'll be doing free drawstring bags. So that's sort of a simple one, but it's something just to give to everybody. We wanted to make sure everybody who comes to the bash leaves with something, and that's one of them. It's going to be a really cool Renegade drawstring bag, so you can carry all of your cool Renegade swag, any prizes that you win at the bash from the giveaway. And yeah, like I said, we'll have other stuff too. I kind of want to just tell them, we're going to have a pin. We're going to have a really cool pin that Sarah's been working on. And there's actually one more thing. I'll keep that one secret. I'm not going to give you everything.
It's going to be worth your while to show up to this. Definitely. And yeah, I'm excited about that. So that's Saturday. We have one whole more day. I can't believe we can pack all this stuff into 4 days, but Sunday, what do we have going on there? We still have more game demos, and what else?
So Sunday, we still have more game demos going on. So if you missed anything during the week, you can always come and do those. We have more ticketed role-playing events going on, so you can sign up for those. We have more deck building events going on in Hall D, another G.I. Joe one, and another My Little Pony deck building game event. These are going to be the same ones that are running on Friday. So if you can't make those, you can come on down to these. And again, you can get the really cool tokens and goodies that we're giving away to participants. They're these super cool acrylic, for the My Little Pony ones, I've gotten to see those. They're these acrylic cloud tokens. They're super cute. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely just make your game a little fancier. The My Little Pony game is already really fancy. A lot of people got to see it at Breakout Con last weekend and got to play it and have fun with it. But yeah, the whole game, it just has a lot of things that you want to touch, like sparkly tokens and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And this makes it even better. Yay.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
And then we'll also have one final Rivals event. Like Sarah said, we've got stuff going on every single day for Rivals. This is going to be a team event. So we gave you 4v4, we gave you 1v1, and this is going to be 2v2. So you get to go in a 2-player team and face off against another 2-player team. This is a new game format. So this is a truly new way to experience Rivals. So veterans and newcomers alike, you should definitely come down for this one.
Yeah, that's going to be a great event. And again, just lets you spend some more time with all of the Rivals crew. They have a really great community as well. So that'll be nice to try out that 1v1 format. Oh no, 2v2. Sorry. Yeah,
we've got so many different formats. Yeah.
There's a lot to keep track of.
A whole variety. It is.
Well, then, that kind of, that's going to sort of wrap up our experience there. We're going to have to tear down our booth really fast, get everything packed up. We have more events that we're going to later this year that we need to announce and talk about soon. Some things very specialized that I am excited about. So yeah, we've got a lot going on in GenCon though. So again, if you are just aching to go, you're waiting and you don't know what to do with yourself because you're already all packed and you're already wearing your lanyard and you're ready to get on that plane, there's some things you need to do. So first one, make sure you pre-order any games you want to pick up. Second one, make sure that you plan any of your ticketed events and sign up for those, plan out your schedule. And the third one, any other third ones?
Definitely. So the central focus of all of this is community. So if you want to meet the people that you're going to be playing games with, you want to meet the people at the community bash, then come join the Discord. I'm on there all day. You can hang out with me. And like I said, there's the coolest people on there. No matter what no matter what game you're a fan of, there's somebody for you to engage with and communicate with. So come join the Discord. We have a channel already set up for the community bash. People are just kind of talking in there. And then we've got a plethora of other categories depending on the game that you're interested in. So please come join. We love to invite new people.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you for chatting with us this afternoon, and have fun and safe travels.
Thanks, everyone.